Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've done a video, and for very good reasons why I haven't done one, and I'll go into detail about that in a minute. But yeah, I just want to say hi and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. It's been a while since I've done a sit-down video, so I thought I'd do one today about my final scoliosis operation for me to get a straighter spine. So I thought I'd sit down and explain everything to you, how it went, and explain why, if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I was vlogging every milestone before the surgery, like meeting the surgeon and all that. And I said to you guys, oh yeah, I'm gonna vlog the day of the surgery and the day before, but it was kind of a bit manic and everything was quite quick and on the go, so I didn't actually film a lot those 2 days, and I'll explain why now. So I went in hospital on the 25th of September, and the operation was due on the 26th of September. So I went up on the day before because it would take me quite a while to get up there, and I needed to be up there for like 7 o'clock in the morning to be prepped for surgery. So we went up the day before. And I thought I wouldn't, if I'm honest, and I'm going to be really honest in this video, if I'm honest, I struggled walking through the front doors. I mean, and when I say walking, if you're new to my channel, you'll know that I'm a wheelchair. If you're new to my channel, then you won't know that I'm a wheelchair user. So I say walking, I mean wheeling. But I struggled. I really did. I said to my carer that went with me, I don't think I can walk through the doors. Like, it hit me that the surgery that I was having was gonna change my life, but there was also so many risks to the surgery that kind of kept playing around in my head. So anyway, so we got in. I managed to get through the doors. I think, did we get lost? I think we might have got a bit lost getting to the right ward. So anyway, we go to a ward. We got to the ward that I was on, and the nurses and that were really nice, but I still felt scared, obviously. So we got into like this side room, and it was ginormous, like so big. It was so nice to be able to move around in my wheelchair and not worry about hitting anything. So anyway, we get me in the side room. They say, oh, I think I had to get into a gown. They were like, oh, you need to get into a gown. And then they did my blood pressure and everything like that, and then I had to get on the bed. So I had to be hoisted onto the bed, and I had decided that once they had done all the pre-op stuff, I would then get back in my chair and go downstairs, because I had my operation at Southampton General. So they have like a Subway there if you're not familiar and stuff like that. And I was like, I really want a Subway for my last meal before surgery, because I didn't know if I was going to be able to eat after my spinal surgery, so I thought I'll make the most of it. So then while I was on the bed, you know, I was just chatting to my carer and stuff, and then my consultant came in and gave me like the final bits of paper to sign. Went through some of the risks again. They have to do that again, but it was still like, oh, a bit daunting. Then I saw the anaesthetist, and he just went through some things, and then that was that. So that was quite late, and then I decided not to get back in my chair. I don't know why. I was just like, it was getting on. I was like, nah, I'll just stay in the bed. So my carer went down, got Subway, came back up, and then I was kind of laughing and joking around. Like, I didn't want to think about the next day having the big surgery. I just wanted to think of like the present, in the present moment, and I was just laughing and joking with my carer, and we didn't actually end up going to sleep till 3:15 in the morning. So this next bit I'm going to tell you was all a bit of a blur. I don't remember any of this. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention a bit, sorry. So this next bit I'm going to tell you, I don't remember any of it. So when my consultant come in, he signed the paperwork. This was the day before again, sorry to confuse you. He signed the paperwork and he said, I need to get some x-rays of your back. But he said, if you don't get them, don't worry, it'll be fine. Me being me and having the anxiety that I have, was like, we are getting those x-rays before surgery, because if he cuts me open and he can't do the surgery, I'm going to be sad. So this is all a blur to me now. This is what people have told me because I don't remember. So apparently I got wheeled down in the bed to this first x-ray room. I think they pat slided me across, and if you don't know what a pat slide is, it's like this board that they put under you and then they slide you across to the bed, to the trolley, wherever you're going. So they slid me across, got me in position, got their angles right on the machine and everything, and it wouldn't work. And at this point, my scoliosis, if you didn't know, was like, the curvature was 110 degrees curved, roughly. So being moved was very, 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 very painful. And so it didn't work, so they had to then take me off of it. So pat slide me again over to the bed, wheel me to this next x-ray room. They got me on, pat slide me over again, and they got it all set up, and it wouldn't work. And the technicians that were trying to take the x-ray didn't know why. No one knew why it wasn't working. And apparently, this was all a blur to me, I shouted very firmly, just take the damn photo! And like that, it suddenly worked, apparently. So, and I was adamant that we were going to get these x-rays photos, because I was like I said, if I don't get these x-rays, it's going to worry me for surgery. So apparently I'm the only one at Southampton Hospital that has managed to fix an x-ray machine by shouting at it. So that's that's something for you. So anyway, that happened. I don't know when that happened, because the last thing I remember on the 25th of September, so the day before, was going to sleep at 3:15 in the morning. That's all I remember. And then the day of the surgery, this is what I've been told. I don't remember any of it. So I asked the anaesthetist the day before if I could have some calming medication, because of my anxiety, and I knew that it would be bad, like really bad, considering how major the surgery was that I was having. And so they gave me these calming tablets like half an hour before going down to theatre, and apparently I was just like completely out of it, like seriously, like I was like, I'm not asleep, and like giggling and laughing, and because obviously they were going to put me to sleep in theatre, I'm going, I'm not asleep yet, and the people that were with me were like, we know you're not asleep, Lauren. Like, I was goofing off. And then when I got down to theatre, apparently, I put on the mask, oxygen mask, and I don't like the smell of plastic at all. Like, it sounds horrible. And so they put this mask on me, and I was like, apparently I was like, oh, it smells of plastic. And they were like, yeah, I know, Lauren, it's a new mask. And I told my carers to tell the anaesthetist, doctors, whoever was in the room with me, that I don't want to count back from 10. So what I mean is when they put you to sleep and they go 10, 9, 8, and then you just drift off. I don't like that. I prefer being spoken to and just laughing and joking and then just suddenly being asleep. So I kept saying, don't count back, don't count back, and apparently everyone was like, no, we're not gonna count back, Lauren, we're gonna talk to you, blah 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 blah, and I kept repeating that apparently. So anyway, I was put to sleep, and apparently before that I was like, I need more than one person watching me while I'm asleep, and they were like, this lady was reassuring me and going, don't worry Lauren, there's going to be 2 of us watching you when you're asleep, so that make sure everything's fine. And yeah, so as far as I was aware, as soon as they gave me that stuff, I was asleep. The surgery was about 8 hours, and I was in high dependency for a little while, and then this is the bits I remember. So the day I wake up, I was in a room that was ginormous, like bigger than the room I had before, and I thought it was the theatre room. That's how out of it I still was. I thought it was like the recovery room, because I had my carer, my boyfriend's mum, and my carer and my boyfriend's mum there, and doctors and nurses and whatever. And basically they like to get you up and moving straight away after surgery. So they asked me to sit up for the first time, and I think I was like, no, I don't want to, but I was told by one of my carers that even though I was going, no, I don't want to do it, I was actually doing it. I was actually sitting up while saying, no, I don't want to do it. And I just remember like getting really upset at the thought of me sitting up, because I thought it was going to really hurt. But I don't remember the reaction of me, like my own body reaction. I don't think I reacted to the pain, because I don't think I was with it enough. But everyone, it kind of felt like I was famous for like 10 minutes, because everyone around me was like, oh my god Lauren, oh my god, like this is a massive achievement, and they were all getting their phones out and taking photos and crying and everything like that. Because if you, like I said, if you're new to my channel, you wouldn't have seen what my spine was like before surgery, so I will put a before and after photo of me right there, so you can see. And it's been such a huge improvement that's why people were reacting the way they were. So yeah, so that was the day after surgery. But we had some complications, not with the surgery, but because my wheelchair was moulded to my initial body curve that I had before, I couldn't fit in my wheelchair. So I had to get wheelchair services to come out to look at my back, look at how I'm sitting, so that they could like adapt it, like not like properly, but just so I'm able to like sit up and go home in my wheelchair. But I didn't go in my wheelchair very often. And then, wow, so there's so much I could tell you. And then the day after my surgery, my consultant came to see me and said, oh, I don't remember him saying surgery went well, but I think it did, because no one was like too concerned. But he did say, oh, we had to delay your operation by half an hour. And I was like, okay, but what happened? Because obviously I thought I was out. And when they tried to turn me on my stomach to start the surgery, I wouldn't stay on my stomach. I kept turning over, so it took half an hour for them to like get me to stay on my stomach to start the operation. So when he told me that, I was a bit embarrassed. But he also said, I was like, oh, I'm guessing I can't eat because, you know, I've just had this surgery. He goes, no, you can eat straight away. And I was like, what? Like, what? This is crazy. And he was like, no, you can eat straight away. And I was like, do I have to eat? What can I eat? And he goes, you can eat anything you want for the next couple of days, just start off with. So I think I wasn't eating a lot because I didn't feel hungry, because I was in a lot of pain. But I had like chocolate cake, and I must say the food in Southampton, so good, I loved it. But yeah, I think I had like chocolate cake, biscuits, and I bought snacks from home. But the pain wasn't unbearable at this time because I had 2 epidurals in my back and I had a PCA, and if you don't know what PCA is, it's a button that goes into your vein. So it's a button that you press, but there's like a connection that goes into your vein or a cannula, and you press the pain button and it will go straight into your body, and you can do that every 5 minutes. So I had that on me, so I was pretty great, and I'll put photos in of me when I had the button as well, because they look quite funny. And then my parents came to see me and they were shocked. I think they got really emotional because they knew how much it meant to me and they could see the outcome. Because for those of you who don't know, I've had scoliosis, or been diagnosed with it when I was 13 years old, and I'm now nearly 25. So it's been a long journey to get to where I've got. But yeah, so I've had the surgery. Recovery, I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. This is the hardest recovery I've ever had out of about 6 operations. Obviously this one was going to be harder because it's your back, it's your muscles, it's your nerves, it's everything. But I thought, I'll bounce through that, because look how I did with my other ops. Like, I recovered really quickly. And no, this recovery is still going on 7 weeks later. I can't feel parts of my back, but I've checked that out, and they've said that for the recovery stage that I'm at, it's normal to not be able to feel parts of my back, but it still hurts to do things like bending, setting up the tripod did hurt as well, but you have to keep your body moving. And the hardest thing I've found is that because I had my op in September, so that's like beginning of autumn, the weather is colder, so it's been harder to recover, because unfortunately where my spine was curving over the years, I've now got wear and tear arthritis, which means that in cold weather it plays up and it really hurts. And that's been quite hard because I'm in double the amount of pain. So that's been quite hard. But I have definitely seen some benefits already. It's like I can lift my arm above my head, and I know that sounds stupid, but I've never been able to, I haven't been able to do that since I was like 12, and I can feed myself again. I don't have to worry about my head falling over, and I can put on my own jumper and my own top, and it's just little things that make such a big and life-changing thing. Like, my consultant has changed my life, and I'm so grateful for him for doing that, because they can't get rid of the whole scoliosis, so the whole curve. I am still going to have a curve, and I am still going to be technically classed as having scoliosis, but he's literally changed my life. And I just wanted to say, anyone that's going through the scoliosis journey, I'm not gonna lie, it's tough, and there are a lot of up and downs, and you do get emotional and you do get tired, because all you want to do is go out and be with your friends and go, shopping and stuff, but you've got to listen to your body. And that's what I've learned with this operation. You've got to listen to your body with recovery for a back operation, because it's your spine, it's your whole, it controls every part of your body basically, and if you don't listen to it, you're going to end up making yourself really ill. And so just listen to your body, ask lots of questions, phone the consultant secretary if you need to, like I've done previously. But yeah, so if you're new to the journey of having this operation, be strong, be brave. It's going to be tough, it's going to be scary, but as long as you've got the right consultant and the right people around you, you'll be fine. And if you have any questions about my journey through the scoliosis and through the titanium rods and through the screws and everything, if you want any answered questions, then feel free to leave me a comment below with your question and I'll try and get back to you. But yeah, I hope that has helped in some way, and I hope you enjoyed my final episode of having scoliosis. And also, because I can't get my bear, she's under the bed, but I went to build a bear. This might sound a bit cheesy and you might think, oh, you're an adult, why do you need one of these? But I wanted a Build-A-Bear, and I wanted it for a keepsake memory of that day that I had the op, and she became my surgery bear, and now she's become my hospital bear. Like, I've been in and out of hospital recently, once for the back infection, which was normal after surgery like that because it's an open wound, and once with a stomach problem, and that bear has come with me everywhere. So she's become like my best friend for me when I'm in hospital. I called her Angel, and I'll put a photo of her in this video so you can see her as well. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, click the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I don't know when I'm going to do a next video, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon.